How's it going, everybody? Jeff Slakey here, and I am at the NJROTC classroom at Shelton High School, and I'm talking about this year's Haunted Trail at MCRA. That's right, it's back again for one great day. First things first, I'm going to introduce who I'm talking to. Cadet Lieutenant Commander Keenan Moore, Cadet Senior Chief Petty Officer Logan McCaslin, and Cadet Lieutenant Silas Elliott. Correct? I get all that right?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations on all the work that you guys put in. First things first, you can't see it behind the camera, but these walls are just filled with awards that you and your fellow NJROTC classmates over the years have collected in your different things, including a Unit Achievement Award from 2024. So good on you for all that hard work that you put in here. One of the best organizations, one of the best clubs here at the high school. So this is another great year. It's the spooky season. We've seen this Haunted Trail go from the Huff and Puff a few years back to last year. It was its first time at MCRA. You guys were helping with that, and now you are the main kind of sponsors, the workers on this one for this year. And we got to tell these folks how it's all going to work. So first off, it's a one-day event, right? So what day is it going to be at?
October 26th.
So that's a Saturday, October 26th. It's going to be a great day into the evening. Now, just like last year, there is a couple different times. There's a kids' time, and then there's a scarier time, right? What are the details on that one?
That's from 3 to 6 p.m. is the time for the smaller children, for anyone to come by as a small little spook. And from 6 to 9 is when it gets dark and the real scares start coming out.
Oh my gosh. And one thing about MCRA, which is so cool, is that it is pretty dark in there. There's great trails, so great opportunities to walk around. And I know one thing about moving it to MCRA last year made it a lot more accessible for folks. The Huff and Puff, kind of has some hills and dales and things like that. There is a cost associated this, but it is going to fundraisers specifically for NJROTC in the class of 2025. There's going to be some others there, but what's the cost on this?
So it's $6 per person and $20 for a family of 5. And then if you bring Toys for Tots or food donations, it is $1 off each.
Oh, nice. So, as you mentioned, Toys for Tots is going to be there, the proceeds as well, plus the food goes to help the food closets across the school district. And so it's just a great, another community organization. I want to know a little bit more about the difference between the kids version and the more scarier version. What do you, without spilling the beans, what do you guys got planned for this thing?
So from 3 to 6, obviously the sun will be out, so it'll be lighter, and there's not going to be like jumping out or anything like that. It's just going to be like kids having fun type thing. And then from 6 to 9, obviously it's going to get darker, and that's when people people are going to jump out and scare you and stuff like that.
You guys did a lot of work on this last year. What were some of the scarier parts, or you're getting some adults getting scared, right, when you jump out?
Oh yeah, a lot of them.
I love it.
When I was working there last year, I remember there was a couple of cadets who would trail behind some groups and try to spook them and hide when they would look behind. Some interesting, thrilling stuff.
This is a lot of fun, and once again, a great way to get the community involved as we get through the season. So, first thing to let you know is that, Dawn Myers had been working on this for the last few years. She's still kind of there behind the scenes working on this. One of the things she asked for last year was community support in donations. And donations, I mean props, right? Things like that, extra ways to scare folks. So if you've got the ability and some of that extra stuff to bring out, starting at 9 o'clock that Saturday morning, they're going to be out starting to set things up. You can drop things off till about 1 or so, as then you get ready for the rest of the day. Do you guys have any wishes on what you'd like to see? The community, I've seen some houses around Shelton, and I know some people go gangbusters when it comes to Halloween, and I love it. Are there some things that you guys are like, oh man, I wish we could make sure we had blank?
I personally don't have anything I would prefer, but if anyone in the community wants something they want, if there's something they want to see, then they can definitely donate that to us, and we will do our best to use it to the fullest extent.
We definitely could use some actors, people to dress up in costumes and come help out.
Yeah, get some extra zombies out there, some mummies and things. I heard of man, these haunted house things, they scare me to death, right? I heard one time, and it wasn't around here, it was somewhere else, that they would take the chains off of chainsaws, right? And then they come, get like touch your, oh my gosh, if any of that happened, I'm for sure going in the 3 to 6 range. So once again, it's $6 a person, $20 for a family of 5. Those prices come down with donations to Toys for Tots or for the food banks in town. It's going to be a heck of a good time. Again, one day only, the 26th. We've got 3 to 6 for the kids and kind of the lighter time, 6 to 9 as it gets dark there. Plenty of parking, right, at MCRA.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
So
a
that
lot.
works good. By the way, you guys do a great job helping out with all the community organizations with the parking and stuff like that. Especially, last weekend we had Oyster Fest. Another thing that happens around town, and maybe you've seen it, I saw it driving down the road the other day, and I always go, whoa, the Ghostbusters car. Right? Have you guys seen that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Adam Besser and Troy Jasmine, Ecto 360. These guys have got the full suits. They're ready to find Slimer and walk around there and see what else is going on. I will put the email address for what you need to, if you want to help out with those donations on that Saturday morning. Also, clean up the next morning. Sunday is also at 9 o'clock, or what time?
Just anytime.
Oh, 900.
Yeah.
I was getting
Yeah.
on
I
that
see.
one.
Yep.
Come on. See, that's something. Anyways, we are, again, raising money for the class of 2025. The soccer club will be out there selling some things. There's other booster clubs that'll be there, too, selling what they've got to offer up for the community. But it's just a great fundraiser. What grades are you guys in?
I'm a senior.
Yeah?
I'm a junior.
I'm a senior.
And you've been in NJROTC the whole time? Or
Yes.
Yep.
What is it about this group, this organization, this club that keeps you back, and why is it? I mean, I've said it over the years, one of the best clubs here on the high school. Why do you think that is?
I think for myself is that they teach such good like leadership and like values.
Right.
Like I'm able to gain so much as a person from this. I learn the importance of having great integrity. I learn how we get certified with CPR every 2 years. That's
Great.
how do they get certified?
That's a good skill.
Absolutely. And then just having that actual practice for events, the leadership positions we are in our unit, we also go out to events, and in that leadership we execute whatever needs to be done for whatever event, whether it be Oyster Fest or Haunted Trails.
If you now, as a senior, could time travel back to freshman, do you think your freshman self would be like, man, I can't believe where I'm at, or the growth that you've had?
Yes, absolutely.
That's awesome, man. That's great. And then as a junior, you've got one more year to kind of be a big leader into the next year for sure. I've interviewed students from NJROTC for as long as I've been on the radio at KMAS, and every single class, every single one that came into the studio I talked to, you're right. Leadership, top notch, great personality skills, great everything. It's a wonderful group to think about getting into. Plus, you guys travel around the state, compete in things, bring home some hardware for Shelton, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. That's awesome. The Haunted Trails are back at MCRA Saturday, I don't want to get the date wrong again, Saturday the 26th. It's just the day after the trunk or treat at Mason Health if you're looking for even more fun things to do in the community. We are going to have that, the Spooktacular downtown. It's all happening in Shelton. But Saturday the 26th, start dropping off your donations at 9 until 1 so they can get things set up. And then Sunday morning for the cleanup, then come on back for the event. 3 to 6 for the littles, kind of more light outside, and then 6 to 9, that's when the scares happen for sure. Thank you so much. It was good to talk with you. Again, let me make sure I got this. Cadet Lieutenant Commander Keenan Moore, Cadet Senior Chief Petty Officer Logan McCaslin, and Cadet Lieutenant Silas Elliott. I really appreciate you guys taking some time to talk with me.